So you said it yourself. There is continuity. There is a young core, but they're also still with experience. So what does actually taking a step forward look like with that group? Because at this point, you got to start seeing that improvement at this age, even though they are still young.
I'll let Coach talk about sort of what we're going to lay out from an expectation standpoint. I think we tasked JB with a tough job the last couple of years, is give a pathway for our young talented guys to grow. And so you saw Colin really improve. You saw Darius really improve. You saw Isaac last year really improve. And that was make sure that these guys get better because we want them to have long-lasting careers in a Cavaliers uniform. So that's a tough balance. I think now, collectively, like you said, Colin's young, but he has 3 full years of starting under his belt. Darius has a lot of minutes at the point guard position. Isaac actually led us in minutes last year. Jared Allen, at 23 years old, is going into his 5th year. And so there is some accomplishment under their belt already in terms of minutes played and success at their positions. How do we put that together, like you said, and tangibly make the improvement? I think we've made additions to help to that. Obviously, drafting an Evan Mobley, that level of talent's going to help right out of the gate. Adding Ricky Rubio, adding Larry Marketing, those kind of pieces really help. You still have Kevin Love in-house. But we're going to rely on heavily the young guys to take us there and put more pressure, put more expectation on them. And I think Colin said it best yesterday at our team dinner, is we got to hold each other accountable. Internally, they have to hold each other accountable to get better and take that next step forward.
We have to continue to do the right thing over and over again, right? And I think that'll be easy to see. And if you do that more often than not, it'll be easy to see in the wins and loss column as well. Our priority is teaching guys how to play winning basketball, right? Our guys' priority is always making winning plays. And those are simple things. They can be extremely small things. It's a rebound here, it's a loose ball there, it's the proper rotation, it's the extra pass, it's all those things. So if we're doing that, it'll be easy to see, and I think the translation will be there as well.
Well, that starts 2 months ago. That started in Vegas, that started before we even stepped foot in this gym, of how we're going to become the winning team. I know, just being honest, the Cavs in the past couple of years haven't been the winning team. I think we all know that. So we really don't extremely know what it takes to be that high-level team, but we have had the vets in place to tell us what it needs to take. We've had coaches that know how to win, so it's now time for us to absorb that information and apply it.
I think it's just a belief, honestly, when you step on the floor that, we know we can win. They got to feel that. And that we can compete with anybody. I mean, we had guys, myself included, out last year, and we were competing or beating some of the best teams in the league, and we were right there. We were competitive. So it's that belief and understanding that, when they take the floor, that they have the energy, the youth, the young legs, and are gaining more experience every day in order to win basketball games. So I think that's the attitude that they need to have, as well as just continued leadership from guys, as we mentioned earlier, like a DG, like a Colin, even big Jarrett coming in and making it known, his presence known, having signed here. I think all of that is going to help everyone trend in the right direction, and I think especially the young guys really gaining their voice and settling themselves in as leaders.
Like paying attention to details, and the details on the offensive end and the details on the defensive end as well. Shot goes up, anybody in the corner get back, or box out your man, or just like the one more, compete. Like the little details that's going to help us win games is going to be very important for us in our growth this year. And that's pretty much what we're going to need, especially like if we worked on it in practice, in the game, paying attention to the details. If this guy is an under guy or this guy is an over guy, making sure you do it every single time.
Just picking the guys' brains, I think that should help us a lot. especially at the guard spot with Ricky just coming in. He's seen a lot of basketball. K-Love has seen a lot of basketball. So just try to mix some of their knowledge in with some of our youth. I mean, it should be really fun. And hopefully we get around April and have some of that fun and hopefully make it to the playoffs so we can do some exciting things.
When you have young, talented guys who are really good, but they can't do it every night in an 82-game schedule. I think that's mental toughness. I think that comes with experience as well. And being young is good and bad. It's good because you have all energy, you're hungry, but bad because you're going to make a lot of mistakes. Do we learn from those mistakes quickly or not quickly enough? I think it's been here 2-3 years where the rebuilding process has been in play. I think it's time to really show it. Are we sick of losing, or are we just tired of losing? Two different things.